All rise for the Honorable Tim G. Jacob as he presides here on the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Put it on something. Honorable one, today's case involves an NBA superstar, okay, one of Duke lore by the name of Zion Williamson, okay. He is being charged in the court of public opinion with tricking and treating these hoes, okay? And I don't say these hoes in a metaphorical way. I literally mean a sex worker, a porn star, somebody whose, profession, is to, engage in sexual acts, okay? And more power to
You ain't
them.
got no disrespect.
No disrespect whatsoever, okay?
No disrespect.
More power to them. Right on. Okay.
Mhm.
Honorable one. This occurred after his gender reveal with a lady who I suppose he's dating and is getting ready to be the mother of his child. He dropped a very wholesome video talking to the child and saying that you're gonna know that I love you and all that type of thing. It's very sweet, okay. And then all hell broke loose when adult star Moriah Mills went ape and basically started outing her relationship with Zion Williamson, letting it be known all the sexual acts that the two have engaged in, while her not knowing that Zion had knocked up someone else. Honorable one, real ones around the world, await your verdict.
I just don't understand. I just don't understand. I think y'all seen the meme, the little graphic go around of Guns and Buns as a 30 for 30 coming out real soon. I do highly promote that film. I do believe that this is a very, very very telling film that I believe that they should make the like and put it on Tubi. Put it on Tubi.
This man's always championing this too.
Put it on Tubi for free.
Now,
Guns and Buns.
who is it about again? Let them know who it's
Guns and
about.
Buns about Ja Morant and Zion Williamson. Guns being Ja, Buns being Zion. That's I think that'd be a very good film. I think it'd be something that we could highlight their lives growing up, playing on the same AAU team together, then going their separate ways, and all of a sudden, we could loosely base it off their lives and make a very good film. I mean, I highly promote the Dirty D. That's what I watch on Tubi, and I won't say nothing else about that. But I just would like to say that Dirty D is a very good film, very good picture show. That's what we like to say around here. But listen. That boy right there, this boy right here, he doing too much.
Okay.
He doing way too much. Like it's so unbelievable how this. Listen, if Miss Moriah Mills had a grenade in her hand, she chunked that mug and she put it where she needed it to be.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what are we talking about right now? Are we talking about, because it could, what they say, I forget the old saying, but basically somewhere in the middle there's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Zion gonna keep quiet because he been quiet forever.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't heard from him since when? When the last time he bounced the ball on the floor?
Well, for full disclosure, honorable one, I do want you to know that he just committed to some charitable work or some philanthropic work in New Orleans. Okay, so I don't want to bury that, given these tricking allegations and stuff like that, because the young man is using his money for some good as well. Okay, his team, his defense team wanted you to know that. Okay.
Are we sure that that's his money?
Okay. This is what New Orleans is putting out. Okay. This is from the New Orleans Pelicans account. Zion Williamson has partnered with Jefferson Parish Schools for Summer Bridge program.
Mhm.
The program will provide students with additional opportunities for accelerated learning and growth during the summer.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Have you
so his team did want you to know that.
have you ever heard Zion Williamson on an NBA Cares commercial?
No, but I want to say during the pandemic, the heights of the pandemic, uh seemed like he did pay for some workers stuff
Be
or something
careful that
like that.
worker stuff now. What worker stuff we talking about? Now you got
That's
to be
true.
real
The
careful.
honorable one, you are true with that. I have to be careful in the court of law. Okay. Not sex workers this time. Okay.
Okay, all right, okay,
Okay.
okay, all right. This is what it is. The boy love. That's what my aunt used to say. My aunt says that a lot. She
Okay.
loves love. Okay. And so I'm just saying he likes those things that he likes.
Okay.
Right. And look, he ain't the first man on earth to do this. Okay.
Not at all.
It's just the fact that the people that he playing with ain't keeping their mouth closed. And everything got to be out in the open, as Johnny Taylor would say. And I don't understand.
Mhm.
That was Johnny Taylor, wasn't it?
That's what Johnny said.
What Johnny
Everything's out now.
Okay, all right.
There's nothing left to hide. That's what he said.
Okay, all right. So here's what we need to say. Here's what we need to say, Dave. Because there's been alleged videos that basically Zion likes being in certain places of the country. And where his favorite places to play at.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now, I get it. That's where the traffic is. That's where the work can be performed at. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
But son, you got to understand something. You got to put some legal things in place.
Mhm.
There's a man by the name of R.B. Graham. He's a rapper.
He's a rapper.
He keeps things under wraps.
Hmm.
That's his real meaning for being a rapper. He keeps things wrapped. You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you ain't listening, if you ain't learning and you're getting some gang, I know you're running in the same rooms and circles and y'all able to call each other and talk to each other and stuff. Son, you got to understand your profession provides you pussy.
Mhm. It does.
But you got to understand that you got to be protective of the pussy you popping.
Right.
You feel me?
Good game.
These are all peas. These are all peas. I ain't swayed away. And this is the thing that gets me about this whole situation. She wants him.
Seems
She wants it, but see, she's mad at him,
Mhm.
but she wants him. So see what this would look like when Zion's career is starting to wane. Like let's just project.
Mhm.
Let's just project, right? Like 15 years later.
We hope.
Well, no, ain't no hope. Ain't no hope.
Because he ain't even healthy right now.
He ain't gonna be healthy.
No, I'm saying so you being nice giving him 15 years.
Well, I'm just saying, I know in 15 years he'd have been hooked up with West Coast Productions and done some work by this point. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep the lights on. He the first athlete.
Well, we dated ourselves. These young boys don't know shit about no West Coast.
They better go find out because there was 100 of them things I'm talking about. It was 100 of them. I'm just saying. Zion gonna bring it back. 101. 101. Coming back soon. 2028. When them knees start getting bad, but you can still get strong. You can still get a bucket, per se.
Shut your mouth.
What? I'm just saying.
I hate this. I know, sir. I know this is your court of law. Okay. But sir, you are shut your damn mouth.
Ain't no judge ever been told this.
That's true. That's
ain't nobody stop Joe Brown and all them years.
You know what? I apologize, sir. Your Honor, you are right. You are right. You are right.
Look, man, it's a sad situation to see, and it's tough to watch this stuff go down. In all honesty, it's just tough to watch this stuff go down because it's like, come on, man. there's been people out here that have done this exact same thing. And I get it. You're young, you got money, you don't give a fuck, right? I got it. I got it. But you got to protect the bag. See, that's what people ain't telling you. Protect the bag. Because there's always going to be people out there, especially women. I'm sorry, I'm just, and it's the other way. And it works both ways now. It works both ways. I ain't saying it's just women, it's men too. Protect the bag. You just out here, you sitting, you chilling. You got this hoop ring in your ear, looking like the late great Bernie Mac's nephew. And you just out here, just sitting around like, now them gave me 190. Shit. Go fuck some hoes and do what I do. Do what I love to do. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, dog. Like, just, if anything, listen, we talk about Mike, right? We know Mike was an asshole. We speculate. We feel like Mike done some other shit.
Why Nita would say so.
Right? But there was one thing you was going to know for sure. Mike was going to show the fuck up to work.
You don't come to work now.
Mike going to come to work. Mike going to come play. And if you going to get caught up, if you going to hear about the bullshit, you're going to have to fight with the fact this motherfucker has entertained you for 48 minutes every night. Mm-hmm. He going to put buckets and he going to put shots up. He going to put points on the board. Mm-hmm. That's the difference. Zion just sitting there and he's just easy father. He's just sitting there with that hoop earring in, looking like he done won 5 titles. And I'm like, nah, bro, you ain't done nothing but 8 beignets and put New Orleans in the playoffs one time or something. Like, bro, you ain't like that. You not nice. You nice per se, according to the mixtape era, but to Tim G and first, you ain't nice. You mid right now.
We just did another segment talking about these damn foreigners taking over our league, and him and Ja are 2 Americans from South Carolina. That's Black America, goddammit.
That's us.
Down here in this South.
That's us.
South Carolina. And they the ones that's supposed to be holding shit down. Especially Zion, though. You remember that motherfucker had his own camera at Duke in the NCAA tournament?
Yes.
A camera was only following him, America. I know you probably don't remember this. Okay.
Only one that has ever gotten a camera.
I had never seen no shit like that before to that point.
No only one has ever gotten a camera. But you know what they finna be? They finna be the new Belly. They finna be the new Belly. The new Belly. You know, Nas DMX, they finna be.
I know Belly. I know it. But I'm saying, what's the angle with that?
I don't know how the writers are gonna put it together, but I just want to see it.
Oh, you talking about Zion and Ja?
Ja, yeah, like, Zion and Ja. Tubi gonna get it out there. It's coming. Mm-hmm.
Well,
I just want to rule on this. This is all my ruling is.
Okay.
It's my rule. This just goes back to something I've said before in this show. If you want a plum off the tree, look hard, study long. Okay, this ain't spades. You ain't got to study long and study wrong. You just study long. Figure out what plum you want off that tree. Okay, you got to climb a little bit for it. Put the work in. It's gonna be a good plum when you get there. But don't get that bullshit off the ground, because the wasp been in it, the ants been on it, and it's been in the dirt. Now, that's my rule. Now, anybody out there that's seen this gonna feel what I'm talking about. All my real plum pickers out there.
Well, you have your verdict from the honorable one. Okay. Only thing I would like to chime in and say, if I may, is that as the honorable one stated, tricking ain't nothing new. These motherfucking entertainers, they do it so much that they created a new rule.
They did.
They created a rule that
say
it ain't tricking if you got it. Now, they made that because they got money and they know they be tricking and they don't want to feel bad about it. Okay.
That's right.
But they tricking.
That's
okay.
Right.
They be tricking and they proud of they tricking. So cool. Zion, do what you do. But what my brother is trying to tell you, what the honorable one is trying to tell you, you better be careful with who you're tricking with. We didn't know about Drake's baby with that. I don't know if she was a sex worker. I know she was a nude model. I know I can go on the internet right now and look up Drake's baby mama butt ass naked. I know I can do that, okay? Because we research it. We are thorough, okay? I've seen Moriah Mills, okay? We did okay? We're thorough. It was research for the company, okay? For the show.
To provide, it's to provide information.
Yeah, we don't have a production team, so I have to go look up these things, okay? For the company, okay? But we did not know about Drake's child with that woman until one of his rap rivals outed that shit. So this woman had a baby with the biggest rapper on earth and ain't say shit.
Nothing. Paperwork.
That boy kind of careful with his shit.
Paperwork.
You know what I'm saying? He kind of careful. And he's known as one of the biggest trickers it is. He be talking about in his song.
Yep.
Someone tell Malaya I'm on fire. She should work tonight. He raps about why he go through the strip club. But he know that NDA game. The NDA game is serious. So y'all young boys out there. Hell, y'all young women out there too, because some of y'all stars around like Angel Reese.
Everybody
finna be coming for Angel Reese, left and right. She already got some of these folks trying to go in her DM and stuff like that. If you one of these folk coming up and these folk trying to sleep with you, and in this social media era where you just a screenshot away from your shit being put out there, you cash up their ass some money. See, Zion, based on what they want to talk about, them wired her some money. But you cash out these motherfuckers some money, you do whatever, PayPal or some Venmo, whatever. You send some dick pics to their motherfucking ass. Whatever you do, just know that shit might come under scrutiny. Just be aware of that, of the risk that you might be taking.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do agree.
Because really, this man finna have a child, and now he got all this undue heat on.
She hollering about they gonna be sister wives.
You see what I'm saying? Like
I mean,
this. Like I said, the reveal thing was supposed to be like a wholesome moment. Now, again, some traditionalists might say, "Well, you sitting up there, you doing that, you ain't married to the other woman either." Fair point. I tell my boys, this the order I tell my boys. I tell them to date them. I tell them to live with them for a while first. Okay, now old folks call that shacking up, and they're against that. Okay, but the reason I tell my boys that is they need to learn them and see, can I coexist with this motherfucker? Can I get along with this motherfucker in the morning? And when I be playing a video game, is she gonna be tripping about that shit?
Ain't no disagreement there.
You know, all that kind of learn this motherfucker. Okay, if y'all can get along with y'all ways and handling the money in the house and the bills in the house, go ahead and get married then. That baby need to be the last goddamn thing that happened.
Sure need to.
Because that's the shit you can't undo.
Sure can't.
You can't undo that shit.
You know, control alt delete to that shit.
None. If you just living with them, all you gotta do is move the fuck out.
Yeah.
If your ass married, that ain't nothing but some paperwork and some lawyers. But once that DNA is shared, oh shit. And so now this brother here didn't share DNA with this woman. Ain't no telling how she feeling right now. That this other woman up here acting a fool. See, we ain't even looking at that. Zion might be catching hell from the future mother of his child. Now,
She got a check. She got a check.
She got a check.
I mean, I'm just saying, she carrying it.
Oh yeah, so she got that child. But what I'm saying is, what if she be like, "Fuck you, I didn't know you were fucking this porn star," and then she just want child support the rest of forever now, forevermore, and she don't even want the motherfucker no more.
I think she heard. I think she know, and I think she was okay with it.
Maybe.
This me personally. This me now. This Tim G.
We've heard of a lot of arrangements like that with these folks of money. These money folks. Who that? Andre Kirilenko comes to mind.
Yeah.
He used to get a once a month pass or something.
Yeah. Or
Uh,
as Chauncey Black would say on Black Street on No Diggity, I heard the word, spin the verb. Lovers is come, so freak what you heard.
he had a hell of a setup. Okay. And so maybe that's what Zion got. All I know, this shit that went left quick.
It went left.
From the shit that I saw with that young brother being happy about having a child
This
on
the
the way.
crazy thing though.
This
I
shit
don't
that
think
went
it's
left.
went left. I think it's just one of these situations where dude didn't know the hand he was playing with. He didn't know how to play the hand he was dealing with. Like I think he was like, as long as she let me, you know, dip it in, then we good. And he saw her for like I bet you there was no real conversation as to future with you in terms of really like settling down on life. It was just, I'm gonna keep you around because what you do is good for me. So let me
And keep
house
you
you,
around would include moving that motherfucker to the
moving
same
you,
city
bringing
as the mother of his child.
yeah. And then you get one day, you get something on Gossip where okay, they meet on the quarter. She walking the baby down French Quarter or something, and then next thing she want to box the woman. That'll come. That's just potentials, right? It's like, come on, bro. Like, why would you do that? Like, why you just can't just go? See, ain't nobody taught him about how to go pick fruit off the tree. That's the thing. See,
Right.
you got to go look at that tree real hard. Now, don't get me wrong. If you want, you want a quick little green plum to fuck up your stomach, that's fine. But you want something ripe that's ready, you got to do a little bit of research. He don't want no research. He just want to get his dick wet, keep it moving.
Well, either he ain't been taught or his ass ain't listening. But
Well, all I know is this: if he want to do it, because he finna be out the league in about 5 years, so he better go ahead and get a hold.
that's a big statement now.
I'm just gonna say it like this because the tequila telling me to say it. This is what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Boy, better get his shit together. Way too talented, way too much of a force. He finna be the Whack Shack. That's what his nickname gonna be in 5 years. The Whack Shack. It's like, wait a minute, you talking about the Whack Shack? Talking about Zion? Ain't that a bitch? That's what they gonna call that man, the Whack Shack. And it ain't gonna be me saying it, it's gonna be social media saying it. They don't call him the Whack Shack.
This can't be the highlight of his career, bro. He gonna get it right. He gonna get it right.
The fuck Chuck.
He gonna get it right. He gonna get somebody. Cause Chuck said Moses Malone told him you're a fat ass and you need to lose some weight. Chuck lost the weight and the rest is history.
But there's a difference.
Okay.
Chuck Barkley respected the OGs. I don't know if these young cats do. I don't know if Zion truly respects the game in which.
Now he claims he respects Michael Jordan for real. He's a Jordan athlete. Mike got to talk to him.
Shit, he done then.
Because that's fucking up Mike money to be 100. Because Zion supposed to be getting all these highlight dunks and selling these J's.
Mike ain't got to do nothing but say, "Hey man, Wemby gonna take your spot." Like I've seen the vision. I've seen international. I need to go international. Zion, you're not it.
He got Luke on the roster. But Zion was supposed to be his highlight maker.
He was supposed to be.
Supposed to be his Instagram reel.
Do you think Mike called him after all this went down?
Mike should. Mike was wilding back then.
Do you think Mike did? On some OG stuff like, hey man, I'm trying to protect my bag and yours. This is what the fuck you need to do.
I can see that. The way Mike slapped that boy on the sideline. Who that? Malik Monk that time. I can see that.
Yeah, and Malik was hooping in Sacramento.
I can see that. Well, America, let us know how you feel about today's ruling. Okay? Put it on something.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?